Hey everyone, trying to do a second live here. See how this works. See if anyone is bored and around right now. Hi Bridget. Yay. Somebody is not too busy to join me on Saturday. Hey Sandra, or hello from V. V. Sandra, do you prefer to be called V? Or are you saying hello from city, state, country? Bridget, you're cooking? What are you making? I'm sending hubs out for Chinese in a little bit here. I am just blowing, getting the bubbles out of this background with Creative Inspirations covering white on this 16 by 20 Master's Touch oval. Hey, happy chakras girl. Colorado. Sandra, I was in Colorado for vacation this past year. I loved it. Although the altitude did not love me. Scalloped potatoes, yum. So I have been painting, as you may guess, and thought I would just go live and say hi and include y'all. Yeah, I'm going to send my husband here soon for some orange chicken, but he first agreed to sort of stay here and so the dogs don't bark while I try to do this live. And I just did, and I recorded it, a balloon smash with these colors, and it came out beautiful. So I wanted to go larger, and I thought I would just click on live and say hey to y'all as well. Colorado is beautiful, Sandra. We landed in Denver, and that airport is just freaking amazing. And then I'm going to go in here with some phthalo blue on the bottom because I'm doing a balloon smash. Surprise, surprise. We landed in Denver, and then we drove to Estes Park, which was beautiful. And then we drove, I would say, about halfway. We went to Rocky Mountain National Park, and then we drove about halfway up there. And then the altitude just got to be too much for me. I'm glad you like my balloon smashes, Bridget. They truly are turning out well. Hello, Pamela. Thanks for joining us from Houston. Yeah, my balloon smashes are turning out well, and people aren't tiring of them yet. So, I mean, if it creates a beautiful piece of artwork, why wouldn't you do it, right? So this is Soho Phthalo Blue. After that, I'm going in with Naples Yellow from Artist Loft. And these are, I did some mixing, and that's why I have some extra to go in here. Bridget, I did get your email, and I did package up your box, and it will be shipped out Monday. I could not make it to the post office today, unfortunately, but I will get it there Monday and ship out your paints to you. I hear you're doing a big reveal, though, so I feel like I need to put something extra in the box. Okay, so in between each color, I like to use my torch and just get all the air bubbles out. So we have Phthalo Blue, Naples Yellow, and then this is, I believe, Deco Art. It's a teal metallic. I honestly cannot remember what brand for sure. But I love me some teal. I do have to mix paint though. I'm pretty much out of my base paints, so. And I want to use this up. Hey, Kitty, thanks for joining. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Elizabeth. So with tomorrow being the Super Bowl and me painting today, just doing a bunch of paintings, I thought I would go live. I did do a painting, and I will upload it, of me mixing paints. I think you all know how to mix paints, but somebody had asked. So I did a video which will be uploaded soon. And as always, I refer people to Christina Welch's tutorials. That's great, Bridget, that you filmed the opening and packages. I mean, that's good for both of our channels. So this is Soho Rose Madder. It's hard to see in my light, but it's Soho Rose Madder with iridescent medium in it. And you're going to think I'm crazy for adding that to these blues, but I'm not. This is a little thinner than I usually use on a balloon smash, but I kind of have to use this up. So I mixed it yesterday, so therefore I had to add a little water today, so now it's thin. I'm sure y'all know how that goes. So when I'm doing my videos, if any of you use a webcam and have the problem where it focuses in and out constantly, let me know, because that's a problem I'm trying to currently fix. I'm going to take my water balloons again, people, and I'm not going to pop it this time. I'm also no longer next to my wall because let me tell you, the cleanup on that was not fun. Elizabeth, do you have a channel that I do not know of? Oh, cool, Kitty. So did you use the turquoise, the raw umber, and copper? And did it turn out good? Okay, Elizabeth, I'm probably already subscribed to your channel. If I'm not, I will. I always go through my chats and make sure I am a subscriber to everyone. So this is a good amount of paint. I'm not really worried about it though, because it just comes off the canvas. Just gonna move some stuff out of my way. Yay, I used up that turquoise. Get a bunch of paper towels ready to go. Okay, Kitty, I'll have to check it out later then. I honestly have not watched videos today, or actually for the past few days. I have been painting and organizing, and then tomorrow's the Super Bowl, which my team, the Philadelphia Eagles, won last year. Yeah, they did. But this year I have to watch Tom Brady yet again. So if any of you are Patriots fans, I'm sorry, but I'm rooting against you. This is a painting channel, so let's not talk football. All right, let's smash. Ooh, pretty. Might have to add a little more Naples yellow. I'm getting mostly blues and pink. Oh, there's some yellow. That looks good. Oh, time to wipe. When you don't get a lot on there, it's time to wipe it up. I am going to put a little more Naples yellow in here. I think it's being buried by the other colors, and I don't want that to happen. So are y'all doing anything big for the Super Bowl? Are you football fans? Pardon me while I just have a balloon hanging from me via static. We don't have our humidifier on, so apparently things are a little staticky. Okay, I'll check out the Pourage Posse group page, Kitty. I know not everyone has YouTube channels. Some people just post their pictures there. I really love that Fiona art. I love her stuff. I don't know if she's from the United States or if she has a YouTube channel, but I really enjoy her work. So I am really concentrating on this, so I will intermittently take a look at the chat. I still haven't picked a day to regularly do videos, so I'm kind of just going live when I can. So many people have videos like during the weeknights, and you know, weekends people are doing stuff, so I really don't know what a good night is yet, or day. Hi, Diane. Welcome from Canada. So I may have put a little too much blue down. It's fine. It's selling up. It looks gorgeous. It's the one thing I love. If you use, that's a lot of rose madder. If you use paints of all different viscosities, you will get cells in your balloon smashes, or I just should say in your artwork in general. Just remember that. If you don't want to use silicone, because silicone, let me tell you, when it comes to sealing it, whether you resin it or you go ahead and varnish it, it's a pain. I mean, it's a pain if you use a lot. How do I keep my paint from cracking? Lisa, I actually store it in a bun rack. Like you would see if you go to, what's the name of the place? I'll have to look it up and put it below, but there's a kitchen store that I bought a bun rack from. Ooh, I love that. Love that color. And I can't actually get my camera over there right now, but, or you could just take a shelf, and I'm sure you've seen people do this. They take a shelf, and you're just basically looking for somewhere that's covered in plastic, away from dust. People use it for resining a lot. That's initially why I got it. I also do resin work, and I wanted some place for my stuff to dry. But what I thought about when I didn't want these to crack, and it works, is I put it on one of the trays, and they are 18 by 26 inches long, so they're pretty big. So you can put pretty big pieces on it, like the 16 by 20 won't be a problem. And it dries slower in there since it is covered, you know, in thick plastic. I'm sorry, my brain is half working right now because I'm trying to concentrate. But yeah, so I will show you guys. I really will. I will not forget, because I always say that during the video and then I forget to show you some of the works I've recently done, or some of the ones that are even out there on the internet. None of them have cracks. And I would say if they did, I'd say don't do this. It doesn't work. Hey, Holly Ann. Yep, Monster Smash. I love my smashes. So, Kitty, you tried another balloon smash the other night. Epic fail. I wish I could tell you what you're failing at. You went out and bought water balloons. Yeah, literally these, I get 100 of these at the dollar store, and I just bought another 100 at the Dollar Tree. It might be your paint consistency. Like I said, I mean, you don't want your paint too thin or too thick. You want it just like medium. But if you put like one of your paints thinner than the others, you will get that nice mixture that helps create the cells without silicone. Because I have no silicone in here in any of my paints, but I have cells. And I think it's because that rose madder, I purposely made a little more fluid. So I don't know. This is the one issue I'm going to have to fix with this camera. It's hard to see the whole thing. I'm looking at the laptop from your angle. I feel like there's just not enough rose madder. I kept wiping it off because I thought it was too much. I think I just need a little more balance, though. Pull from here. Well, it's a little better. I like to leave a little white because otherwise it looks too muddy. So I hate to cover up the small parts that are white, but I feel like there's a lot of blue. Let's see if I can just bring some of the different colors up by just using the balloon here. I really appreciate y'all joining me. I promise my next live will not be a balloon smash. It will be something else. Okay. I have some wonderful webbing in here. Just looking around. Another thing, if you dry this in an area that you can cover, the paint sort of like flattens out. You don't have to worry because I mean, I can see there's lower points of paint and bigger points. You don't have to worry about that. All right, I think I'm going to smash here. Where do I want to put this red? Okay. All right, y'all are live. Do I need to put some rose madder somewhere or move anything around? What's your opinions? Give me your opinion, please, on this. While you're thinking about it, I'm going to torch it. Okay, well, let's see. No, none of you think I need to change it? It looks good. I like it, but I have to sell it, so I need someone else to like it. I'm just checking my sides now to make sure. I like to make sure the paint goes off the side. I'm sure you've heard me say that before. I say that a lot. Oh, where do I want to pull from? Yeah, it is darker, closer to me. That's what's bugging me, Kitty. Like, I wish I could just put some more white in there. I could pull some of this dark color up, this phthalo blue. And sometimes that's what you have to do. Like, that's why, like, where these white parts are, I will not touch that. The red in the center needs some detail. I agree with you, but if you could see it up close, it's got a lot of selling starting up. Oh, what the heck? That's cool. Good advice. Thank you very much. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Thanks, Carol. Bridget, you don't have to go outside. It is quite controlled as long as you don't pop your balloon like I did in the last video. And honestly, it's the only time in maybe 10 or 12 balloon smashes I've ever popped a balloon. Of course, it was on my first live. Okay, Lisa D, you think that's better now? All right. I'm still going to leave it the way it is because I can't really... You don't want it to be muddy, and sometimes it gets muddy if you do it too much. But let me take my gloves off, and I'll show you some of the other ones I've already done. I was considering doing a live auction. I don't have enough viewers yet, though, I don't think. I hate to go and open an Etsy store just to get rid of a few of my paintings. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so y'all probably saw this. There's a video out there on this smash. Let's see if the lighting gets it. So I varnished this so it might have a little sheen to it. And my lights are right back there, so I'm trying to hold it down lower. But this one in person looks gorgeous. So let me show you another one. I will show you the bird one, the one that is like one of the biggest ones I've ever done. Not in canvas size, but in viewers. I am keeping this because I just love it. And I know what colors they are, so I'm going to do two more. I have two more commission pieces with the same colors to do a balloon smash. So there's the bird down here in the corner, if you remember this video. And yeah, I have a nice resin coating on this too. So everyone loves this piece, including myself. It's just gorgeous. And I just, frankly, I can't get the whole thing in the camera frame, but I love it. So I'm keeping it, and I'm going to make more with the same colors. Like I said, I have two people that wanted two commission pieces, exactly the same colors and balloon smashes. So I say give the people what they want. I'm just trying to read some of your comments. Holly Ann, yeah, I mean, it dried fantastic. They all did. Let me see if I have any more. What do I have here? Just did that one. This one is my red one, which I resined, and it needs to cure for like a week or so. I think I showed this on my last live, and I still like that. I really like the purple colors in there with that as well. So there's that one. Let me show you the one I did from that does not have a, it's not cured yet, so I have not put resin on it, but this is the one from the hitting the wall when the balloon popped, the paint hitting the wall. So there's that one. Teresa Rose, they don't crack. And so far, I either varnish it with Liquitex gloss varnish, or I more than likely will resin it. Mostly because the resin just makes the colors pop more. So yeah, so there's some of my other ones. Let's see. Lisa D, I am on Facebook. My page is Diane Gideon Art. And unfortunately, when I created the page, I made the mistake of not creating it as an open group. So I may have to recreate it, but I do accept basically anyone that friends me. Oh, sorry, Holly Ann. It's hard to keep up with. I mean, there's not a lot of you, but I'm trying to look at this, and I keep looking at my painting. Just making sure there's nothing, no hairs, because I have 3 dogs. Hey, Wandering Art. Well, thanks for joining. Yeah, I just did another balloon smash. I can't stop. I'm just addicted. But you can go back and watch it on YouTube because it'll be there. I appreciate that, Holly Ann. Thank you very much. You know, sometimes you just find something you're good at and you should do it. And for some reason, this works for me, and I have so much fun and enjoyment doing it. I wish I could bring you close. I need to wait till it's dry, and I hope it dries this way. But in here, there's like dark blue, the phthalo blue, and mixed with the white, and it's kind of like psychedelic. It's feathered out. But I have to wait until it dries in my bun rack. So thank you all for joining me. Kitty, I'll have to look back about your comment on selling my pieces, so I'll scroll. Because I really don't want to open an Etsy shop. I truly don't. They take so much of it, and I don't want to have to charge more just to make up the difference. You know what I mean? So I will look at that. I appreciate everyone joining me. Yes, Elizabeth, you can wet your paper towels if you want to. I just don't take the time to do it. You don't need to. You do only need 1 coat of resin. You don't have to use more than 1 coat. I use art resin, or I use Stone Coat art resin. Either one of those. Stone Coat usually is just a little cheaper. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch you on my next live. Have a good one.